Well, there's no debate. Spring certainly took its time reaching northern Michigan, and for some of you, the snow, well, yeah, it's still on the ground.
Yeah, but it is finally time to start thinking about your spring gardening, as summer will be here before we know it. This year, we are starting things off right. 9 and 10 News is working with Morgan Composting to make sure our garden thrives.
Today, we join up with Tom in Sears, Michigan, the home of Morgan Composting.
Well, we're here at Morgan Composting, and we're about to talk about how to make your garden grow better later on this year. Of course, Justin Morgan.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
We talked to him last year. He's here in the segment a couple times and helped make our garden look a little bit better. Now, how can the general gardener in northern Michigan make their garden better?
So addressing the needs of what that plant wants as far as nutrient, organic matter is a good start. To know what the soils are, the different types of soil in Michigan we have, from sand to clay and everywhere in between, is important for us to know.
And of course, that means testing, right?
Yeah, soil testing is important, so we can address. That's kind of our cheat sheet to know if it's what it's doing and what it's not doing. I have some stuff inside if you guys want to come in.
Sounds good.
Hey Tom, so we pulled some soil out in the ground there. We got through the snow. We found some of the northern Michigan beautiful sand we have out there.
Yes, we have lots of it too, don't we?
Yes.
What's the problems with it?
So looking at the sand here, you can see it's very light, and we pulled the soil sample on this. You can see it's the pH is 5.5. You want that to be at 6.3 to 6.8, and your organic matter is 1.1, which is very low.
Okay, now over here is, it's the clay, right?
Yes, that's what we have there. So in the state of Michigan, we can have sand on one side of our lawn and clay on the other side. So this is a clay sample. You can see the pH is 6.8, so we're good there, and the organic matter is 5.29. So a really nice soil to work with. The problem with that is clay becomes a little fussy because it's either sopping wet or concrete hard.
Right. I know my soil at home is very, very sandy. I've been trying to fix it over the years. What are ways to do it here? I mean, there's options, right? You have dairy dew.
Yep. So some of the options, the option that I would recommend is putting dairy dew with sand. Dairy dew is very high in organic matter, minerals, and biology. And as we can introduce that into that sand, we can put like basic little sponges in there to help hold nutrient, to help hold water and other items that plant needs to grow.
Okay, that's for sand. How about clay here?
So clay, again, going back to dairy dew will help the sand, but dairy dew will also help the clay particles, and the reason being is there's microbiology in the dairy dew. That microbiology will help break those clay clumps apart.
Okay.
And help release those minerals to be able to take it up to our plant.
So it just takes some time in both ways, right?
It takes time. Yep.
It won't happen in one day, 1 week.
No, that's for sure. It takes a little bit of time, but addressing this every year will really make the soil soft and nice soil like we want to achieve.
Right, and we know the snow held out for such a long time this year. Sampling might have been tough for many, but it's time to do it right now?
Yeah, you can do sampling right now, and that's a good thing to know. That's our cheat sheet to know what our soil is doing.
All right, and we know we're getting stuff down for 9 and 10 News as well, so hopefully we'll get a more detailed idea on what's to come for there, and give you a better look at how it comes out later this year, and hopefully for everyone to make their lawn better and, of course, your garden better as well. We'll talk about that later on next week.